Hi, how often do you drink coffee?
I drink coffee just about every single day.
Where do you typically buy your coffee?
It depends. I typically make my coffee at home most often, and I buy that at different online or different retailers like Walmart or HEB. But every once in a while, I'll go to a specific coffee shop and buy kind of a specialized coffee.
Do you have a specific brand that you get at Walmart or HEB?
Yes, I typically get Great Value or just like the plain HEB brands. I usually kind of focus on price because I'm buying instant coffee most of the time, so just the Great Value brand is.
Other than price, what are some other factors that you consider when you buy coffee?
Yeah, convenience, definitely being able to just run to the store real quick and pick some up if I've run out of coffee. So convenience is really important to me. Oftentimes the packaging as well. So if it's like in a bag, I sometimes am worried about it spilling or being inconvenient for me to kind of scoop out in the mornings when I'm doing quick. So like I prefer like the jars or like the cans that kind of have a coffee ready.
Okay, perfect. What do you find as most frustrating when purchasing coffee?
One of the most frustrating things to me is trying out new types of coffee. So one of the main reasons I'm kind of sticking with an instant coffee is because it's cheap and I know I'm not going to waste money on a coffee that I don't like. I do know that it's not the best coffee in the world, but sometimes there's a really steep price point, even at like coffee shops, about trying new coffees, trying new things, and realizing that maybe the flavor is not as good when there's like a high price associated with it.
Okay, perfect. And do you have any experience with Cafe Brit?
Only through the Marketing 705 class.
Okay, perfect. And in the future, could you see yourself purchasing their products or coffee?
Yes, I definitely could. I could see it more as purchasing them as gifts for some of my friends. So one of my roommates is like a major coffee snob. She really likes like different South American coffees, and so I actually was thinking about purchasing one because her birthday is coming up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
How often do you drink coffee?
Uh, Almost every day. It's pretty rare that I miss a day.
Where do you typically buy your coffee?
I typically buy my coffee at HEB. I get instant coffee, so it's pretty easy to just grab off the shelf.
How much are you typically willing to pay for coffee?
So it really depends. At a coffee shop, I usually get drip coffee, pretty simple. I'll pay up to $3.50. If it's more than that, it's kind of hard to justify. But off the shelf, I usually just kind of get the cheapest option.
What are some other factors, aside from price, that affect your coffee purchasing habits?
Definitely convenience. That's the instant coffee thing. It's just toss it into a mug and stir it up. But mainly price and convenience.
What do you find most frustrating when you're purchasing coffee?
I don't find anything particularly frustrating. It's more just what's easiest, really. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any experience with Cafe Brit?
I don't. I have no experience with Cafe Brit.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
How often do you drink coffee?
Every day.
Where do you typically buy coffee?
Starbucks.
What is the most important factor that you consider when you buy coffee?
I'm scared of change, and I've gone to Starbucks every day since middle school, so we're just sticking with it.
What are some other factors that affect your coffee purchasing habits other than not liking change?
Maybe the price. If there was a crazy price increase and I couldn't afford it, then I'd have to stop. That's about it.
Okay, how much would you say you're willing to pay for coffee? How much do you typically pay when you go every day?
$7.
Alrighty. Do you find anything frustrating when purchasing coffee?
Sometimes if there's a long line, but that's about it. Just
Okay.
time.
And then do you have any experience with Cafe Brit and their products?
Nope, never heard of it.
Okay, thank you.